And I am going live. I look fly. I look good. And Dale has sent me some homework, y'all. And I guess she sent it to all the YouTube folks that's going to meet up at Petals from the Past, or Petals at the Past, or Petals in the Past, or whatever it's called, over there in Alabama. Not Alabama, Alabama. So we got to learn how to do a dance so she can put and embarrass us all on YouTube or TikTok or whatever it is that she puts it on. That's all right. I still got a little groove in me, y'all. I still got a little groove in me. We ain't gonna be on here very long this morning. I got my son and my little grandbaby come over, and so we're gonna go spend some time with them here in just a minute. But we are looking forward to Petals in the past, Petals from the Past, because there's a few people that's going to be over there, and we look forward to seeing them. It has been a fairly decent morning. I got up at 2:30 this morning. I don't know why. I just woke up. I was awake. Boom. Eyes open. Boom. Wide awake. So here I am waiting around for Blenda to get up. Of course, I was give me an opportunity once I woke up, do a little studying and praying and all that. But finally, Blenda got up about 5 or so, got around, got ready, went outside, and we done our walk. And I just did about 1.5 miles now. So it was tough, y'all, because we'd taken like 2 or 3 days off. Well, 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and yesterday. We didn't do our walk. And I could feel it. And normally I just a little bit I can get the rubberiness out of my legs, because it all starts off a little wobbly, but after about 100, 200 yards or so, I'm good. I'm ready to go. I've done limbered up, ready to go. But still doing my little run at the end of it. I hadn't increased my run like I intended on doing, but I'm still getting my little jog in at the end of it, on about 150, 200 yards, and which is a long, long ways for somebody like me. But it's getting better, y'all. It's getting better. We've had some little bit better days this week. We've got a little bit of rain, not a whole lot, but a little bit of rain. And just life is going on. Life is going on. Let me get up in here and say hello to some folks real quick. Andale is going to come on. I texted her earlier and told her that I wasn't going to be on here long this morning, if she wanted to start a little earlier. I don't know if she will or not. She said she still had a lot of stuff to get ready. But she's going to have Jesse, Lazy Days Ahead, if I'm not mistaken, Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, and also Sherry from Black's Tropical Homestead. I don't know if Bobby's going to be with them or not, but they're going to be on her live this morning. She's going to be talking about some things about Petals from the Past. And the meetup over there in Alabama, plan on going Friday. Jesse, I don't know what time y'all are coming through, because you're going to have to come right, probably. Well, I don't know if you have to come by me. If you go just straight across and then cut up, if you go I-10 and go like to Mobile and then just cut up through there. I hadn't made up my mind which direction I'm going yet. I don't know if I'm going to go up to Meridian, cut across through Tuscaloosa and through that direction, or else I'm just going to cut across to Mobile and go through Montgomery. Hadn't figured it out yet. What way? You need to let me know what way y'all are going. We'll try and go that same direction. That way we'll be, which I won't get on. I'll just cut through and on Highway 98 to get to Mobile. You'll be taking Interstate 10. I think it's 10, Interstate 10, that cuts across there to Mobile from Mississippi or from Louisiana. Anyway, plan on going up there. Plan on going Friday. Not sure what time. Just sometime Friday. Plan on going. I don't know what time check-in is. Check-in is probably around 3 o'clock. I don't know. I can't remember. But generally, it's generally around 3 o'clock. So we will, but we're going to get up there early, and we're going to take our time. You know, Paul's going to be riding up there and just going to take our time and do what we want to do until we get there. Belinda's got to leave out early that morning. Her and my youngest daughter, Faith, and another lady from church, they're going up to North Mississippi for a women's retreat. And so she's not going to be with me. She wasn't going to do the dance anyway. That's Hayden. Say hi. There he is. That's my oldest son. That's my oldest son. Anyway, I do appreciate all y'all coming in. Hey, Danny Days Ahead. Our good friend Michael, MB Heritage Farms. We've mentioned Jesse. Jesse, he's going to be with Ann, I think, a little later on. T&J Homestead. Good to see y'all. Appreciate you coming in. There's our good friend Bill, Brother Bill, Last Days Homesteading. I went over and checked out that McGee. I'd actually checked them out before, that McGee Homesteader, whatever it's called. Anyway, but I did leave a comment this time, and I said, my friend, Brother Bill, Last Days Homesteading, sent me over here to check you out. And he said, Bill, oh my goodness, you know a celebrity. Nah, he didn't actually say that. Hey there, Linda Peterson. How's things going for you? Things are going for me well. There's our friend Carrie. She spells her name, I believe, Keri, but I spell it Carrie. I don't know why. That's just the way I've always done it, and that's what it's always going to be. There's the Petals from the Past, September the 9th, Jemison, Alabama. September 9th is a Saturday. We're going to get out there a little bit early. See, there you go, Carrie, Keri. Even Jesse spells it right, just not understanding all that. And Dale Live, there you go, got it all up and good. And yep, it is Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa with Andale live chat. Woohoo! Okay, you go all the way to Mobile and then up to 65. I got you. Okay. I'm not real sure what's the quickest way for me. I don't reckon I need the quickest way. It all sounds the same. Because I'm not in a hurry to get there. I mean, I've got all day. It'd probably take me about 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours from here to get there. It generally takes about 3.5. How long does it take to get to Birmingham? About 3.5, 4 hours? I want to say about 3.5 to 4 hours to get to Birmingham. And so I figured cutting through, I don't think I'll go to Birmingham. If I do, then I'd probably cut off there just past Bessemer at the loop and cut down. I don't know what I'm going to do. I hadn't made up my mind yet. Just hadn't made up my mind. Hey there, Jamie, Country Living. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Been using that little vacuum cleaner. They offered me, they said, Maxwell, the guy that reaches out to you from that Saker, he said, I seen where you watched Jamie's video and would like to offer you to let you try it out. And I hadn't replied to him yet. I'm not real sure I want to do it. I mean, I could probably, but I don't really need something like that. I mean, it might be a little handy to come in for a vehicle or a couch or something, but we've got vacuum cleaners everywhere. I've got outside vacuum cleaner, inside vacuum cleaner, and all that. I'm not sure I want to do that. I don't know if I want to get too involved in all these reviews. I'm not that much of a review person. If you hadn't noticed, but oh, yours broke, so you needed it. Well, that's handy then. That's a good thing. I did do the review on the little hedge trimmer thingy, the hedge trimmer and grass clipper. That was pretty neat, and I've used it a couple times, and I have a use for it. Something that that's handy around the house. I thought about sending him a note and tell him that I wanted to try that little bitty chainsaw thing that a lot of folks have been. You know what I'm talking about, the little portable chainsaw, little bitty thing, because I think that'd be handy. I think I could use that. Flip a nickel. That's what Daddy would say to do 2 out of 3 times. That's what the answer to the question. Okay, just flip a nickel. Anybody got a nickel? Anybody got a nickel on them? I've been watching this guy. Yeah, that mini chainsaw. I would think it'd be pretty handy. I could see several uses for that around here, because I'm always dealing with. Yeah, I got a sycamore stump they cut out years ago, and it's just a stump. The stump's all rotted out, but every year the sycamore limbs they come up from the root, and I let them get pretty tall because I like using them like in the garden. I can cut them once they get pretty tall. I can cut them and I can use them as stakes for tomatoes or tomatoes or peppers or whatever. I can use it for that, but I could see that it would be good for like going out if you deer hunted. If you went deer hunting, you could take it out and clear out limbs, and it'd be handy. You could put it in your backpack, and if you had a limb or something in your way, just chop your lane out or chop you something down to for the cover. You know, a lot of people, they'll chop them little trees down, but they don't cut all the way through them. They just kind of bend them over, and it provides cover, and also the trees will grow. You know, it'll put out shoots, and it puts it down there where the deer can get to it. Your husband, let's see, I'm missing something here. Let's see. There are several routes you can take: straight up 82 or 82 to 80, cut across to Clanton. Both are about 4-hour drives. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm trying to think what 82 is. 82. I don't know where 82 is. Or 80. I did cut through one time. Me and Blenda, we just went driving one time. And we went up to Laurel. You remember going to Laurel where Our Home Country, whatever the TV show is. Our Hometown, maybe. Anyway, I know y'all stopped in there, Jesse. And you can go up to Laurel and you can cut across. I think it's Highway 84. And you cut through there, and it ain't nothing through there all the way to pretty much to just south of Montgomery. But I mean, it's up and down like this the whole time, up and down. And there's nothing. There's no gas stations. There's no, hey, buddy. Yeah. Hey, you want to come say hello? Come say hello to everybody. Wave to everybody. Oh, get up here and say here so they can see you. Wave to everybody. Say, I love Pop.
I love Pop.
There you go. You talk a kid into anything, can't you? Anyway, your husband swiped your, well, I mean, I don't blame him. I can't even, I would too. If Belinda got one like that, I'd swipe it too. You used yours, yeah, that's right. You got one of those too, didn't you? They just look like they'd be handy. Hey, good morning, Thunderstick. How you doing, my friend? Appreciate you coming in. I got lots of nickels here in the house. Yeah. Let's see if I'm missing anybody. I stopped for.
That's green. That's green.
That's what?
That's green.
Oh, Lightning McQueen.
Oh.
Lightning McQueen. Okay, he come up here to show me a little car, and apparently it's Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen. 59 to Meridian. Then it changes to 82. Okay. I guess maybe 82 or something cuts through there. I'm not real sure. I'd have to look it up on the map. I know 59 and Interstate 20 kind of follows along each other all the way up to Birmingham, and it splits off there. But 82, was 82 the one that we used to go up to there in Columbus? It cut across through Tuscaloosa. Highway 82. I bet that is 82. I think it is. Highway 82 used to, when we lived up in Columbus, Mississippi, it cut across from Columbus to Tuscaloosa. And so, yeah. I think it is 82. So I guess it from Tuscaloosa, I guess it may cut across. I don't know. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. But there's going to be a change. That's Hayden's youngest. Nate Man. He's my Nate Man. Mater the tow truck. We got Mater in there too. We got them all, I think. Got them all. Hey there, Destiny. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. We're not going to be on here too much longer. And I hate to do that, but I've got my son and his boy over here, and I want to try and get back around and and get to Andale's live at 10. So I'm going to make sure I get everything done before that time. Virginia, Miss Virginia. So good to see you, Miss Virginia. Hope you're doing well up there. Lightning McQueen, old stickers. I don't remember a whole lot about those movies. I mean, I watched them. I know I did when my kids were young. And there's a map. I got a map. Y'all, speaking of maps, Blenda, we've been trying to clean out some rooms. We got a back room, just got junk all over. My daughter, when she moves, she just piles stuff back there. And then one thing after the other gets piled back there. It become pretty much a junk room. And it needed cleaning out. Well, when my youngest daughter moved out about a year ago, my son moved from his room to her room because it was bigger. And he's been in the process of moving for a year now. He's got he kind of lives between both rooms, I think. But we finally, he's leaving in a couple of weeks. He's going to be gone for 4 months. And so we wanted to get everything while he was here done like he needed it. And that way, and plus some of the heavy stuff, I could, me and him could move it. Wouldn't have to go find somebody to help me move it. And so we was cleaning up and cleaning out and cleaning around and all that. And Blenda has a hope chest. Her daddy built this for her. And I remember it years ago. I remember him when we was in Tennessee. I'd go over there, see Blenda, me and her daddy go out to the shop, and me and him would work on stuff. And he started building this hope chest for her. And he built this hope chest, and her grandmother give her quill, this, that, the other. She just had keepsakes in it. And we've had it in this other room where Faith was. Because we just didn't have nowhere to put it. So she was digging through it, cleaning out because we needed to move it to our room. And when she was cleaning it out, she came across this box. And this box was from our honeymoon. From our honeymoon. That's been a long time ago, y'all. She had kept like the hotel receipts. We went to where did we go? That place over there, something Caverns, just out of Birmingham. I can't think the name of it. I can't remember. We didn't have hardly 2 nickels to rub together, and still don't. But we didn't have a whole. I mean, but I had saved up. I wanted to, take her. And I wish I could think of the name of that place now. That's embarrassing. Anyway, someplace over there out of Birmingham, some kind of Caverns or something like that. And then we went to like the Birmingham Zoo. She kept the receipts to all this stuff. She kept soap, little soap things from the motel, which I was new to her. Blenda didn't grow up going around in a lot. She didn't stay in a lot of hotels and motels. She didn't go out to eat and stuff like that. Their family didn't have just a lot of money, and so when we married, I made a promise to myself if she ever wanted to go do something, I wanted to make sure she was able to do it. If she wanted to go out to eat, I wanted to make sure. And the Lord has really blessed us that we've been able to do that. She's been all over the country, in fact, from coast to coast in her travels. And I hadn't been all around during that time, but because sometimes she goes with friends. One time I flew her out to California because her daddy was in Oregon, and her daddy come down and picked her up out of California. I don't know why we done it that way, but there was a reason for it, I'm sure, back then. That was when Charity was a baby. But she went up to Oregon with them and then come back through and just drove back across and come back to Mississippi. And then we left here in Mississippi. When she got back, I think the next week we drove to North Carolina and back. So she went from coast to coast pretty much in literally probably 3 weeks.
That one's green.
I see that. That's green.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fantastic. But Blenda, she's a traveler now. She'll go. I may have to find out a way to get her over there to Wales. Because she's going to be missing her tiny man. She's going to be missing him. So I may have to find out a way to. She's got a passport. She's already got a passport. So she can, she goes on these cruises and stuff with her friend. And so she had to have a passport for some reason. I don't remember why. But I guess going in a different country or something. But so she's got that. So basically, I think, it'd just be airfare and a place to stay or whatever over there. Mike could even, if Paul has a room where he's living, she might could just stay with him. But anyway, whatever. How did I get off on all that? I don't know. Hey there, Deb. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah. Oh, I know what I was doing. Honeymoon. Anyway, she was keeping all this stuff, and we was looking at the price tag, the prices of things that we paid, and it was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that's all we paid. Of course, back then it probably seemed like an astronomical amount, but as we got 31 and a half years later, it's not that much actually. But it was pretty cool to go back and look at all that. And she got, our engagement pictures. Some of y'all may have seen it on Facebook or Instagram or something. I put it on there. Had a full head of hair, head of hair. We looked like, like kids, and we were, I guess. She was 18 years old. Um, I was 24. I was 6 years old, 6.5 years older than her when we got married. And so, uh, huh? And I still am, huh? Yeah, my smart aleck son. Uh, anyway, uh, so we were just kids. We were just, but we thought we knew it. We wasn't scared of nothing back then, y'all. Wasn't scared to just take off. I used to take off and go places in my vehicles that was put together with baling wire and duct tape, and it didn't bother me at all. I'd take off in the middle of the night and go off. And nowadays, I'm like, I gotta take it somebody and get them to check out everything, make sure everything. Hey, Peter, I just noticed you come in. Appreciate you coming in. And I have rambled, hadn't I? I have rambled. Yeah, little man, he's a help. Let me make sure. Still got a full head of hair, and I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey there, AR Gun, 1776. Appreciate you coming in, and I appreciate everybody that's come in. You can get a trip to. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Let's see. You get a trip to Wells on Delta out of New Orleans, round trip for $1,200. I have to think about that. Yeah. Huh? It's green? Okay. Oh, you want to show everybody? Okay. Come up here and show everybody. Let me get rid of this. Let me take that off. Show them what you found. And you gonna wave to everybody? You my man, huh? Oh, you just Nate. Okay, I got you. Yeah, tent fix. My temporary fixes are generally lifetime fixes. Lifetime fixes. $1,200 for a round trip. I may have to look into that because I know she's going to want to go. The only issue I have is I've got a daughter that is she's had a lot of issues with her left side actually, and she has it all the time. Not all the time, but she has enough where it affects her work, and so she don't get to work a lot. I mean, it's much. She has some good weeks and has some bad weeks, but it's really affected, her work where she can't work as much. So we generally have to help out a good bit with her, and that sometimes that can run on up there. So, but $1,200. I know it won't be two of us. It won't be two. It'll just be her. I'm not getting in a jet and flying over the seas. The only time I'm going to fly overseas when the Lord comes and gets me. Well, I say that I may wind up doing it sometime, but as far as I know, somebody told me, "Don't you want to go see Israel? You're a preacher. You're supposed to want to go see Israel." And I'm like, I don't want to go see Israel. Ain't nothing over there. It's an empty tomb over there, folks. It's empty. It's gone. So the only time I plan on flying and going over there is when the good Lord comes and gets me. Hey there, Rochelle. Good to see you. Okay, that was for one ticket. Yeah, that's what I figured. It was for one ticket. Yeah. I'm not much on the flying. I when I was younger, I would fly just to fly because it was fun, interesting, new, and no. Well, Rochelle, they never have figured out what she has. they told her a couple things, and then they come back and tell her, no, that can't be it, whatever. But I think it had to do something with that jab she got, because a lot of folks have had issues. And she worked at a neurological center and had a bunch of folks come in with a lot of the same symptoms, and they didn't start having young people. She just turned 25 this past Friday, and she told me that just a number of people come in when she worked at neurological center. She had to go nurse over there, and I don't know. Well, I would do that, Jesse, but I just don't think. I don't think I can do that, because I don't know how much money I got. Belinda knows how much money I got. So I got to depend on her. Hey there, Jewish redneck prepper, Jewish redneck. Now, that's the first time I've ever seen a Jewish redneck prepper. Shalom. Shalom. I guess that means peace, doesn't it? Peace. There's a lot of folks having health issues. Well, nobody wants to admit it, but it was off the back, Dick. Now that's hilarious, Michael. That is hilarious. Well, she don't have it all the time, Rochelle. It'll just come on her out of the middle of nowhere. It'll just come on her, and her face will it'll do that, and she get in her left side. It just kind of, but she gets over it, and I don't know. I just don't know. It's what it is. But y'all, I appreciate y'all coming in. Y'all get over and check out Andale Homestead. Andale Homestead. And if y'all, after this weekend, y'all know it's not Bell's palsy either. We looked into that. I'm telling you, she has had more tests run on her than we know what to do with. I mean, really, they have jabbed and poked and tested her in 500 gazillion different ways, and they have come up with nothing. Grilling some green chili. But look, in a week or two, I can't remember how long it'll be, y'all make sure you check out Andale, because she's going to have some folks on there dancing. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time. I told Paul he's got to learn to dance with me, so we look cool. I want to look cool. Didn't think about that. All right. Well, look, appreciate y'all coming in. Thank you so much. God bless y'all, and I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of the week.